All right, hey guys, here we are. Hole number 8 here that we're setting up for. So the way that I'm probably going to do this is, maybe thinking blue marble. I kind of want to show you guys a different shot. You kind of know what I was trying to do last time with a little bit more curl. If you watch that guide, would have been pretty much perfect, except you could see how north I landed on that fairway. We're going to try to do this a little bit different. I'm going to try to land it on the other side and go for kind of a different approach here, because I think it's important to kind of figure out how you want to do this. There's essentially like 5 ways that you could end up getting this over there by the hole for an easy eagle here. And you want to make sure that you pick a method that you're fairly comfortable with. And I do think, you can essentially replicate what I did with the, copy my spin, copy my curl amount on a POC 3 or whatever, and you could just try to, hone in on that shot. Alternatively, we might be able to, take just a little bit different method here. So what I'm thinking about is landing it on the other side with, very little spin whatsoever. I'm thinking maybe 1 on the backspin or something, somewhere right in here. This is pushing the bounds a little bit. I'm going to land probably on the front half of that fairway. I'm looking kind of about 6 to 7 rings down as kind of my land zone. But let's just go ahead. We'll try it. See what this looks like. Yeah, of course I hit a great right. So far so good. Of course it just clipped that rough. I think, all things considered, we're easily still going to make this. But it would have been nice to kind of see a perfect shot there. And if I had hit perfect ball, it would have been pretty good, it seems. It looks like more or less that backspin was kind of ideal. It might have came in just a little bit hot. But getting it to the hole will make for a very easy eagle. So, you probably do want to, make sure that you get it into the green a little bit. Because the farther that you get it up there pin high, I think, the pitch just becomes that much easier. Especially if you have really weak clubs. Here you can see in a POC or Endbringer 3. Fortunately, I'm close enough that I'm not too worried about this. Like, I expect to be able to roll this in with ease. Just going to point it at the hole. Perfect ball. It should only play, a ring or 2 down from where I was set up. So, very easy eagle. You want to make sure that you're getting it. And, it's just going to require very good timing. Because if you forfeit strokes on those holes, that there's almost no way you're going to be able to put yourself in a position to win on your weekend rounds. Like I expect to see guys at least going 5 for 6 minimum in expert. So if you don't think you can do that, looking at hole 1, hole 6, and hole 8, I really think stepping up to Masters is a good thing, because it's going to be much harder to get 5 out of 6 or 6 out of 6 on those holes in Masters. So it's much better to put yourself in more of a level playing field as opposed to the expert. If you're not executing an expert, you're done. Like, you're not going to finish top or even, in the top 10. If you're making 2 or 3 of those because you're just, kind of off your game, you're probably not looking at a top 10, because you're giving up, 3 strokes to the field that are basically, in banner position. So, just something to be thinking about. Good luck there, guys, and I'll catch you guys on hole 9 coming up.